Right. It's Najee, Black Art in America. Currently here with.
I'm George Bumbray, an architect here in Washington, D.C., product of Washington, D.C. I attended Howard University where I was first exposed to black art and artists. Some of my professors at Howard were esteemed artists. We call it Pierre Noel Jones and Charles White and, trying to think of my other professor there in art. And I've always been interested in art, and I've always supported black artists. My first acquisitions were black artists, and since that time, I've sort of collected sort of an eclectic type of collection. I have a lot of work from Zimbabwe and South Africa. A lot of the known artists, Jacob Lawrence. The only artist I do not have is Romare Bearden, because I'm looking for some of his watercolors.
I see. Well, we got this feature that we're doing on collecting art, the Black Man's New Playground. What do you think about it? Have you run into a lot of brothers and you have a lot of friends and colleagues that collect art that are men and have a passion for collecting?
A few. Not locally, more nationally, I've run into brothers that are collecting art. We are sort of like very quiet about what we do. I think we do it because of the love of the art, as opposed to just running around telling everybody, "Look what we have." Recently, I just acquired a Richard Mayhew, which I always wanted. And I'm trying to. I think I have to get more local artists, although I'm sort of end up buying some of my son's work all the time because I guess I paid for it already. I don't know. I have so many different types of art. I really can't even just talk about.
Well, tell us a little bit about the Mayhew, perhaps.
Well, the Mayhew is a very abstract sort of landscape thing that I have. It's bright oranges and greens. It's sort of, I look at that in the morning and it sort of sets my day. I have about 4 or 5 Jacob Lawrence pieces that I like quite a bit. And then a lot of unknown or emerging artists. My daughter, Rashida Bumbray, is a curator up in New York, so she always is turning me on to some of the local, younger African-American artists.
Well, I want to say thank you for sharing your story with us with Black Art in America, and continued success and enjoyment from your passion as a collector. Thank you.
One other thing, as I told you before, I moved to a smaller place, but when I find a space, your piece of work is one of the first pieces I'm going to get.
I wasn't expecting that, but thank you for saying that.